Clark set all these records on the basketball court. Obviously, the scoring record in college, the assist record in the WNBA. So many rookie records that you can't even list them off. But she now has the record for a sports card trading card, for a woman's sports trading card, because she had it go for $366,000.
Did you see that jaw-dropping price of $366,000 for Caitlin Clark's rookie card? That's no typo. Someone genuinely spent more on a single card than what many would pay for a new home. Before you think it's just another record, consider this: a complete takeover of the trading card scene. Clark didn't just set a new standard, she obliterated the previous ones, leaving legends like Serena Williams in her wake. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is throwing shade as her own rookie cards struggle to attract buyers, even at discounted prices. The card market is undergoing a revolutionary shift, and it's capturing everyone's attention.
Clark has the top 30 WNBA cards, at least. So, and the boxes for WNBA cards, like the one over my shoulder, are selling at the same level or at a higher price than NBA cards, because that Caitlin Clark rookie is in it.
Let's dive into the numbers. Caitlin Clark's 2024 Panini Prism Gold Vinyl Rookie Card, graded, PSA 10 and autographed, recently sold for an astounding $366,000. It's a one-of-one, meaning there's no other card like it in existence. In stark contrast, Angel Reese's Signature Series cards are still sitting in unopened boxes, seemingly pondering if they'll ever be pulled from their packs. The difference in demand is striking.
Angel Reese autographed box of Reese's Puffs sold for $9.99. Is that real?
This sale didn't merely surpass Serena Williams' prior record of $266,400, it completely shattered it. Caitlin Clark's $366,000 rookie card set a new benchmark, showcasing the staggering demand and value in the trading card market, leaving previous records far behind. The significance of this sale is undeniable.
This passes the record for a woman's sports card period that was previously held by a Serena Williams card, and this was sold for about $100,000 more than the Serena Williams.
Keep in mind that Serena's card featured an actual piece of her match-worn attire, while Clark's card has no jersey or sweat, just pure greatness signed in blue Sharpie. Remarkably, even without a tangible piece of her game, collectors were eager to pay an additional $100,000 just to own a piece of her remarkable legacy.
Let's talk about Caitlin Clark, and once again, proving that she is the driving force.
And here's the kicker: Caitlin Clark hasn't even begun her second season yet. While most players work their entire careers to build collector value, Clark is transforming cardboard into gold at lightning speed, faster than Angel Reese can turn a media interview into a side-eye. This isn't just hype, it's a momentous chapter in sports history.
Just trying to give myself some grace, because I know I'm not the player that I want to be just yet, but also kind of patting myself on the back, telling myself that I'm still doing good.
That card isn't merely a collectible, it's a powerful statement. It's the basketball community proclaiming, "This is the player, this is the future." Sports card analysts are now dubbing this the Caitlin Clark era, and it's easy to understand why. She's not just entering the market, she's fundamentally changing the entire economic landscape of women's sports collectibles, setting new standards and inspiring a wave of enthusiasm among fans and collectors alike.
Once again, showcasing that when it comes to everybody else, they are a distant second. Who that is for sure in women's sports, I don't know. But at this point, it's pretty clear Caitlin Clark is driving the bus and driving the sale.
Let's be honest, before Caitlin Clark, WNBA trading cards were largely overlooked, with hobby shops barely bothering to showcase them. Now, however, dealers can't keep Clark's cards in stock. Shops that once tucked WNBA boxes away behind dusty shelves are now displaying them prominently, and they're flying off the shelves in mere hours. In contrast, Angel Reese's cards remain untouched, resembling those DVDs in Walmart's discount bin. Nobody seems interested. The shift in enthusiasm is undeniable and transformative for women's sports collectibles.
The time Caitlin Clark, one of her trading cards, one of her sports cards, breaks a record, and we've got a new one, and it is freaking ridiculous. I mean, this is crazier than hell. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Numbers continue to soar. The previous owner acquired Caitlin Clark's card for $236,000 just 4 months ago, and in less time than it takes Angel Reese to make a layup, that value skyrocketed by $130,000. This isn't mere appreciation, it's outright domination. This phenomenon extends beyond just one card. Clark now holds the record for the top 30 highest-selling WNBA cards of all time. Not just the top 1 or 5, but all 30. Let that sink in. While Reese focused on throwing shade in post-game remarks and dubbing herself the face of the league, Clark quietly ascended to become the queen of collectibles. This isn't just cardboard, it's a legacy in motion.
I mean, wow. What can you say about this? That almost leaves me speechless.
Collectors aren't just investing in Caitlin Clark's stats. They're buying into a cultural revolution. Remember when Michael Jordan rookie cards skyrocketed because fans recognized they were witnessing greatness? That's precisely what's unfolding with Clark now. But she's also reshaping how women's sports are valued in an era that's finally beginning to take notice. Remarkably, WNBA card boxes featuring Clark are outpacing NBA boxes in several stores. Read that again. It's unprecedented. Caitlin Clark is the sole reason sports card forums are buzzing with discussions about the WNBA. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is still hoping to trend for something beyond drama. While Clark's autograph appreciates faster than the stock market, Reese is left watching from the sidelines, with her card sales lagging behind. The contrast in their trajectories is stark. Her sales are slower than her footwork in the paint, making it increasingly clear who fans and collectors are supporting. If jealousy had a price tag, it still wouldn't come close to matching the value of Clark's rookie card. The landscape of women's sports collectibles is dramatically changing, and Caitlin Clark is at the forefront.
Caitlin Clark has set a new standard, a new mark for women's trading cards, women's sports trading.
This isn't just about a single sale, it signals a significant shift. Caitlin Clark's trading card success has ushered in a new era, not only for women's sports, but also for the valuation of female athletes in the collectible market. If the WNBA's marketing team is smart, they'll rapidly release commemorative sets, as Clark has officially made women's sports a viable financial investment. The landscape of sports collectibles is evolving, and she's leading the charge.
97,000, 105,000, 234,000, 366,000. Unbelievable.
Caitlin Clark isn't just winning on the court. She's dominating every facet of the sports economy. Cards, merchandise, ratings, attendance, you name it. While some players may not appreciate it, they'll certainly be grateful when their next endorsement deals come rolling in. Whether they admit it or not, the Caitlin Clark effect is here to stay. Angel Reese might want to spend less time throwing shade and more time signing autographs, because while Clark's signature is breaking auction records, Reese's cards are collecting dust on the shelves. This surge isn't solely driven by traditional card collectors. Caitlin Clark has executed a collector coup that's transforming hobbyists into savvy investors and turning sports shops into investment hubs. Major investors, who wouldn't have looked twice at women's sports memorabilia a year ago, are now treating Clark's cards like blue-chip tech stocks. These aren't just collectors looking to finish their sets. They're Wall Street professionals and venture capitalists hunting down return on investment like bloodhounds. The landscape of sports collectibles is changing dramatically, and Caitlin Clark is rewriting the rules, setting new standards for the future.
Go up from here, right? Like these things don't tend to go down. So if you're into that hobby, you're going to need a pretty penny in order to make an investment on the piece of cardboard featuring Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark's cards have transcended mere memorabilia. They've become financial assets. Her rookie collectibles are being bought, graded, resold, and even insured like priceless works of art. Some investors are going so far as to create funds dedicated entirely to Caitlin Clark cards, underscoring the seismic impact she's made. They aren't just betting on a basketball star. They're investing in a cultural phenomenon with immense potential for growth. If you think $366,000 for a card is outrageous, just wait. Industry insiders predict that a one-of-one Panini gem could surpass $500,000 if Clark continues on her current trajectory. Remember, she's only had one professional year under her belt. Serena Williams' all-time record was shattered in a single year, and now collectors are setting their sights on 500,000 as the next logical milestone in this breathtaking upward trend.
Now, if you listen to the WNBA players, jealousy, pettiness, and envy ooze from their pores. Well, man, the oozing is going to be out of control at this point.
To put it in perspective, Caitlin Clark's most valuable card gained $130,000 in value within just 4 months, far more growth than most retirement accounts see in a decade. Forget compound interest, Clark's cards are generating real-time equity. What makes this rise even more remarkable is that she's constructed this entire collectible empire while the WNBA struggles to effectively promote her. As Clark reshapes the memorabilia market, another player is watching from the sidelines, not with admiration, but with growing frustration. Angel Reese. Once claiming that fans viewed her too, Reese now finds herself in a very different situation. Her cards are still gathering dust on the shelves, while resellers are cutting prices faster than she can double dribble. The same Reese who boldly declared herself the face of the league is now witnessing her rival transform signatures into six-figure sales. It isn't just collectors who are bypassing Reese's inventory, investors are doing the same. No one is forming funds around her cards, nor are their entire auction events centered on her name. While Reese might dominate Twitter engagement, the tangible proof, the hard dollars, are all tilting in Clark's favor. That's the part that stings. Let's consider the optics. While Angel is busy stirring the pot, throwing shade, and building her brand around drama, Clark is focused on building real equity. She's not engaging in media skirmishes, she's letting the numbers do the talking, and those numbers are speaking volumes louder than any post-game quote Angel can conjure up.
Better learn to protect their cash cow. $366,000 rookie card. Their cash cow, or they're going to be in a real bind, because if they look up and she gets injured or something like that, ABC and ESPN and CBS and whoever else is involved in that new juicy media rights deal is all going to be given the fuzzy eyeball and the side eye directly to the commissioner.
Meanwhile, networks aren't even attempting to disguise their preferences any longer. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever have secured 41 nationally televised games, and the message is crystal clear. This isn't about parity, it's about profitability. TV executives are placing their bets, and it's not on drama. It's on the Clark effect. With Caitlin on the court, ratings skyrocket. When Angel plays, however, the viewership tends to flatten out a bit. Amid this collector frenzy and media whirlwind, the WNBA has just inked a groundbreaking $2.5 billion media rights deal, 11 times greater than their previous contract. The math speaks volumes. The league secured serious funding the moment Caitlin Clark turned pro. Such a massive leap doesn't occur without reason. It requires a superstar, and they know exactly who that is. Behind closed doors, there's real anxiety among league executives. They're terrified of what could happen if Clark gets injured. That's how dependent everything has become on her presence. One rookie shouldn't wield this much influence, yet here we are. The media deal, the viewer ratings, and merchandise sales all orbit around Caitlin. While the league can talk about team balance all at once, their business decisions tell a different story. Even NBA executives are watching closely. Clark's jersey is selling out across men's sports retailers, and her reach expands into demographics no one anticipated. She's captivating casual fans, fathers buying cards for their daughters, and savvy investors looking to turn wax into wealth. Card shops that once buried WNBA boxes beneath baseball cards now showcase Caitlin Clark merchandise front and center. Online collector groups are forming entire channels dedicated to tracking her market activity, while auction houses are promoting her cards like fine art. This isn't merely a trend, it's a new era in sports collectibles.
And the boxes for WNBA cards, like the one over my shoulder, are selling at the same level or at a higher price than NBA cards, because that Caitlin Clark rookie is in there.
Caitlin Clark doesn't merely own the most expensive WNBA card ever, she possesses the entire top 30. This isn't hyperbole, it's a fact backed by data. In an industry that revolves around rarity, storytelling, and hype, Clark is delivering on all fronts like no one before her. Meanwhile, Angel Reese continues to post Instagram captions and waits for her collectibles to gain traction. The unfortunate truth is that fans aren't buying into it. Literally. That $366,000 card wasn't just a flex, it was a bold declaration. Caitlin Clark is not only the most exciting player in basketball, but also the most bankable. And here's the kicker. We're still in her first year. Are you excited about what's next? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed, leave, like, and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.